Here we go, Alan, for the second half of this FA Cup quarter-final.
Yeah, one or two players I don't think lived up to the billing, certainly didn't live up to the hype going into this match.
Here's the shot, and he's put it away beautifully.
Well, he's just placed that first time, guided it into the bottom right-hand corner.
That's a goal well worth analysing again. Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Be through. Barnetta, splendid goal here.
And the way he's hit it with real power, it's flown away into that top left.
Let's see the replay now. One team really on their game today.
Goal for Pportsmut.
The other very off colour.
Number 14,
Well, the tackle there has led to a throw. Just spotted the ball up and they're playing. Jesus Navas fouled him. Have a look at this fixture. It will whet your appetite, I'm sure. For the away side, this is their next Barclays Premier League fixture, and you can see it with us on EA Sports. Barnetta. Clichy. Silva. Sterling. Pportsmut have possession again. Burgess. Danny Simpson. We can tell he knows the game. He had a sixth sense there to get to the right position and nick the ball. Robert Lewandowski. The shot's on! Decent block. That's out of danger there with that clearance. Shot off target.
Number 17.
Well, what will this mean for the team? They're going to bring two new players on.
Substitution in progress. Going on now.
Well, he's the player coming off. Let's have a look at his goal.
Well, one of the most powerful strikes I've seen this season, and one of the most accurate too, to finish up in the top left-hand corner.
Well, that's a good Manchester City's free kick. Ball goes out of play here quite clearly. An attempted pass, not a good one. He's made a bit of a mess of that. I think that slipped out maybe. It's certainly not gone where he wanted it to go with the throw. Ball goes back to Joe Hart in goal. Toni Kroos. Robert Lewandowski. Great play from the attacker. And out wide, they were in a good position until that defender acted very promptly and decisively. Vincent Kompany. That's gone out for a throw-in. Coming off now is the winger, who's had a decent outing, hasn't he? Some real contributions.
Oh, he has, and he's got the crowd up on their feet many times this match. Well played, Son.
Here's Sterling. Hutchinson. Possession back with Manchester City now. Fine cross. Here's a chance to whip it in. Crosses in. Caught it really well, acrobatically, and well saved. George Boyd. Boyd. And here comes the counter-attack. Great stop. And he's shut off now. And there it is, the goal. A goal here to savour.
The keeper's a little disgusted with these defenders because they just haven't come to his aid there after a good save.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. It's turning out to be a comfortable game, this 4-0. Well, this is a real shock. You can see it in the faces of the players, and you can hear it in the lack of noise, if you like, from the supporters.
Well, those fans can't even be bothered to give their players any stick at the moment. They're just stunned into silence.
The break is definitely on. He wants to play on the shoulder of the last defender. He's just got to get it right. It's all about timing. Well, this is the situation that Manchester City face now. Time against them, and the scoreline against them too. Great jump and header away. Trying to find Clichy. Cross coming in now. Goes for it with a fist. That move nipped in the bud by the raising of the flag from the assistant.
To me, like, the timing of the pass, the run was spot on, but On closer inspection, no, he was off.
David Silva to be substituted. Robert Lewandowski. Shots on here. Managed to stop the ball going forward with that block. This could be it. Shoots! Goes for the volley. What a brilliant goal. Well, scoring in any game is worthy of celebration. When you get two, it is special, and he is feeling that special delight at the moment.
Oh, it's another fine goal, and the keeper, who's had to pick the ball out the net, he's had a miserable time, as have the losing side here.
Your losing count, it's 5-0. That's the indication, 4 added minutes. Portsmouth give away the free kick. Portsmouth trying to get the ball back, but their man's going to get a yellow card for that.
Yeah, well, the position they were in, they're just a little bit too desperate.
Look again, Alan, at this, the slide tackle that went wrong.
Well, he's gone to ground, and whenever that happens, you're going to get penalised. Poor challenge.
Now done. Here's a chance. Terrific stop. They score. Fantastic goal, this one.
Well, that's all about anticipation and just snapping up the rebound.
The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken. I don't think we expected this, such a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline. This great cup run is going on. They've got the right result here in the quarter-final. They're into the last 4.
I think thoroughly deserved as well, Martin. They really were the better team here.
What a brilliant performance from this fella.
Well, so often we think of his creative abilities, but a couple of goals here have won the match for his team.
Well, as for the star of the losing team, it was a frustrating game for him. He really couldn't get into it and make the sort of impact he was hoping for. That's a big part of why they lost today, I think.